So we're here at the Calvert Street house, and now we're going to give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough to kind of show you what all we've done so far and what we plan on doing from here. Here's the door for you.
This is the original door. We painted it pink because the house was pink before originally. So we wanted to keep that charm into this house. So this house was built in 1890. It's the oldest standing house in Troup, Texas. We can see the hardwood floors. Has original hardwood floors, the original fireplace, and it's full of charm.
When we originally started doing this project, a big goal of ours was we wanted to keep as much of the originality of the house as possible. So in this house, we're maintaining as much of the hardwood as we possibly can, like in this room. Specifically in this room, our fireplace over the mantle, we're going to be doing kind of a vintage inspired wallpaper just specifically over there to kind of tie in some of the colors that we're doing throughout the house. We're going to be painting all of the walls throughout the house in an alabaster kind of off-white. Not something that's too stark, something that kind of is more pleasing to the eye. Also in here we have original built-in cabinets. So our goal with that is we're probably going to paint that a different color, probably something more like a green, I want to say, something that will tie in with the pink of the front door as well as the wallpaper that's going over the fireplace.
This is our dining room. You can see the beautiful French doors. It has a lot of charm. Originally, at some point, this house was a funeral home. The funeral home from Troup, Texas burned down, and they transferred the funeral home to this house temporarily.
Yeah, there's not a lot of certainty as to like how the house was laid out during the time that it was a funeral home, but it was believed that this room was probably the original parlor for the funeral home. We have the original floors here. This house has wallpaper that we do plan on tearing down. And we are keeping all of the lighting fixtures that are still in good shape, such as the chandelier in this room.
I'm ready for this room. I'm ready to get rid of all this wallpaper.
Yeah.
And start painting.
So throughout most of the house, we're doing white, whether it's like alabaster or kind of like stark white for the ceilings. But this, we actually wanted to highlight one of the original features of the house, which are these built-in cabinets. So for these, we're actually going to be painting them kind of a dill green color. To kind of offset it from the white, make it kind of vintage looking, kind of like nice, kind of like an original color that may have actually been in the house, while also tying it into a lot of the greens that we have in the wallpaper over the fireplace, and something that'll contrast really nicely with the pink door. Do you think we should paint the whole thing, including the inside, the same color, or do you think maybe we should leave like the inside walling of it like white?
We can try and see.
Yeah.
Let's do the outside first, and then we can do the inside.
It might look really cool to have like a green exterior.
Contrast.
Yeah.
I think that'll be fantastic here. They're in fantastic shape. We only need some caulking, you know. But I want to keep the charm. I want to keep the stories and the history of this house. I think that'll be fantastic. So we're not carpeting here. We are putting hardwood.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Not this hardwood, because it's very damaged in places.
Yeah.
And you know, we're gonna leave it in there, but we're gonna put a very pretty. I want to make it uniform since we're making kind of one room out of these two. I want to make it uniform, so that room's gonna have hardwood and this is gonna have the same hardwood. Yeah, this fan is also gone. And this closet, see, they haven't filled that crack in.
Yeah.
We need to get that because we fixed that side, but I talked to Omar, we're gonna fix this probably next week.
This turned out well.
These turned out fantastic. That fan is also going.
Pretty much every single in the band.
Yes. I don't like it. And yeah.
This room turned out really nice.
Oh yeah, remember when you had the blue carpet and you had like that hole in the wall right there? Like it was bad.
A new lighting fixture, new paint, new floor. It's gonna really change the way this room looks.
Absolutely.
It's gonna make it bigger, I think, too.
Absolutely. This is probably one of my favorite projects in the house.
Oh, I agree.
We had that ugly sink right here. It's blocking the entrance. That was a door.
I'm really excited, like, especially for this sink. It's like one of the original sinks.
And, you know,
I think that the tile game in here is really gonna...
oh, he's gonna completely. And we're doing that blue in here, right?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna be doing everything from the trim up, and not like a naval blue, but kind of like a softer navy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the navel is very dark. It's very moonlight
Yeah.
dark.
I don't think it's that, the color that dark would be good for a bathroom space, but I think that we chose like a nice middle ground.
Yes, that would be a great color. That's another drastic change.
I honestly can't believe how far this room alone has come.
So this room, remember we started with that hole right there
Yeah, during the Snowmageddon a few years
in
ago.
2020. And that was just crazy. And we put a bigger door,
Love that.
side door. Keep the original. That's an original door that was in this house. And as for floors, it's gonna be the same.
That vinyl.
That vinyl hardwood
Plank.
situation, right? Yeah. And then we talk about carpet. When we talk about carpet, I didn't think that was a great idea because with the construction going back here, all that stuff is gonna end up in this carpet and it's gonna last long.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of carpeted spaces unless it's like I'm okay with a carpeted bedroom, but I'm not really a big fan of like carpeted living rooms or dens as much.
This is the original side of the house. So if we go that way, there's another addition. It's a different world. We cross that door in the room. So we took these two windows that the previous owners left and we just took them out and covered them. And now it looks like a one wall.
Yeah. This feels like an actual room now.
Yeah. And if whenever the new owner gets his house, if they want to, so behind us is the kitchen. So if they want to be a bigger kitchen, all I have to do is take this wall down, and this will be a huge kitchen. That could be a cute little breakfast nook, pantry. I mean, it will be very nice.
Yeah, I mean,
But you know, we don't know if people don't rather have an extra bedroom then.
especially considering that we're not fully completing the other side of the house, so more sleeping space may be more beneficial, at least to start with.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm excited to see where this goes. This is actually the one room in the house that we really don't know what we're doing just yet.
No, we're not. We don't know if we're keeping the checkered. We don't know if we are putting new checkered, or if we're putting hardwood, or we're putting what are we putting here? We talk about painting the lower cabinets that green, right, or blue?
I'm open to painting either of them. Anything. Part of me says we should maybe maintain the green for cabinetry throughout the house.
I like green for cabinets in the kitchen.
I love a green kitchen.
And there, I need to talk to Omar to re-texture that wall.
Yeah.
Because I don't like those rickety things. Oh, they might come out. Let's see. Just
Yeah, you can sand them down.
maybe. We'll see.
Honestly, we could always get rid of the upper cabinets. That might be something.
Loading shelves.
We do floating shelves maybe.
I do like these though.
Oh, I like these because they touch the ceiling, but these I don't care for because it makes the room seem shorter.
Yeah.
And these are honestly pretty decently tall ceilings for a house this age. So it baffles me that these are as low as they are. So maybe we could rip those out.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk to Eric, see what the most cost-effective and efficient quality thing is to do.
Efficiency, quality, cost effective.
Lastly, I love this outdoor area here.
It's leaps and bounds better than where it was. You could put like a patio set out here. You could put a grill. Yeah, like this is a very versatile space now because originally it was screened in. And besides, I kind of like the idea of having as much space as possible. Like you could put like a flower garden, you could put a box planter. Like you're not as confined in here as you originally were.
Yeah, it feels
Originally
open.
was.
It feels, and
Yes.
then it opened the view to the pretty church right there,
Yeah.
you know, and the park.